Hello everybody, so today's collective reading, pick a card, is going to be the harsh truth that you need to hear. Okay, so if you are not ready for a potentially triggering message, and I don't feel like all of them are going to be super triggering, but they might be. So if you're not ready for a message that is going to potentially trigger you, then I would definitely say to come back to this reading at a later date when maybe you feel like that would be a message that you would like to hear. But obviously, if you've clicked on this video, you already know that the messages are going to be a little harsh. So let's get into it. We have 5 piles today. It's probably going to be a real short, sweet message. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards, 3 oracle cards, and then we're going to get to your signifier cards at the end of each reading. Okay, so I will show you the cards all up close. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and then we have, last but not least, pile number 5. I really love these cards. They're so beautiful. If you're interested in the deck, it's the Metaphysical Cannabis deck. So go ahead and choose either from the candle or the picture what reading is yours. Pause the video if you need more time. And yeah, let's get into it. I'll see you guys in your piles. The timestamps are down in the description and in the comments. All right, see you guys in your piles. Toodles. For those of you who chose pile number 1 with this card and this white candle, this is going to be your reading. We'll get to this card after we are done. Basically, we'll get to that as some last messages. All right, so the harsh truth that pile number 1 needs to hear. Any harsh truths that pile number 1 needs to hear? All right, we already have our 3 cards out. So we have Strength, the 10 of Wands, and then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The harsh truth that you need to hear is that the reason you are not getting your manifestations is because you are holding on to things that are not serving you. This could be a person, this could be a job, this could be a mindset, this could be, I heard for some of you it's blame, not taking accountability. But for you guys, the harsh truth here is that the only thing that is holding you back from having your abundance, your blessings, and everything that you've been wanting and asking for is you. The only thing that is holding you back from this house, the car, the kids, all the money type of energy, the only thing that is holding you back from this is this. Holding on to something that doesn't serve you, holding on to something that has already served its purpose. It's already taught you the lessons that needed to be taught. It's already served the purpose that it needed to serve. It's already given you everything that it needed to give, and now it's not giving. Now it's just taking, and you're allowing it to consistently take from you. I feel like this could be a relationship. This could definitely be a relationship, or it could be, like I said, a job, a mindset, something like that. For some of you guys, this is shifting blame. For some of you guys, this is not taking accountability, putting that accountability that should be taken from you and shifting it to shifting that blame onto somebody else. You guys could be saying, well, this person is holding me back from doing everything that I need to do, but this person would not be holding you back if you were not clinging to this person. This ideal, this job, this mindset would not be holding you back if you were not clinging to it, right? If you were not allowing whatever it is to take place, right? It simply would not be. What you allow will continue. What you put up with will stay the same, right? And that's the energy that your spirit guides really want to get out. And look, we have this person clinging to the animal, a dangerous animal. And then we have them two in an embrace. But this feels more, and I never see it like this, but this feels more unhealthy and this feels healthier. So it's like you need to, instead of holding on to whoever it is in the physical, you need to start asking your angels for more help, leaning on your angels, your guides for advice and stuff like that. Because I feel like you guys are, I heard, making your problems other people's problems, shifting blame onto another person. And I'm not saying that this person doesn't have I'm not saying that this person is without fault, but what I am saying is that by continuing to, Jesus, sorry, somebody was calling me. By continuing to hold on to whatever it is, you are perpetuating the problem. I posted something like this not too long ago where I said, you might not have been the problem, but continuing to hold on to that person that you feel is the problem is perpetuating the problem, and therefore you're becoming your own problem. And that's sort of the energy that we're getting here. Can we clarify each one of these cards? Can I clarify strength? Thank you. Oh my gosh. My nose is starting to run, and my nose was not running like all day. All day. So maybe you guys are definitely needing to release, to talk something out, to have a conversation, right? Underneath of strength is temporary situation. Something that should have been a temporary situation, you're trying to make a permanent situation. This could have been, like I said, it really keeps on bringing me back to like a relationship, but it doesn't have to be that. Holding on to a relationship that you knew wasn't going to last forever, but trying to make it last forever anyways. Holding on to a job that you knew was just a stepping stone, but trying to make it your forever job, right? It's something like that. Let's get this 10 of Wands. Okay then. We have Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. If you continue to hold on to all of these burdens, and you continue to hold on to the energy that is making you unhappy, and you don't carefully deal with the situation tactfully, then you're going to continue to perpetuate your problem. You're going to continue to stay stuck in the same energy and pull yourself even farther away from the blessings that want to come in for you, okay? And then we have the 10 of Pentacles right here. Just that one. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. Look, this is the end result right here. This is what you want. This is the manifestation. Whether it is exactly how you wanted it to look or slightly altered, it's like there is something here that you need to stop disrespecting yourself over. I feel like this, like maybe you guys were looking or trying to manifest the perfect relationship, right? And it's coming to you. It is, but it might not be with this same person, right? Maybe you guys are trying to manifest this lump sum of money or this sustainable salary, and it's coming to you, but maybe it's not with this job, right? Maybe you guys were trying to manifest a new business or and it's coming to you, but maybe not with that particular idea. Maybe you guys are trying to manifest some sort of healing, but and it's coming to you, but not with the mindset that you have, right? And it's like the harsh truth is here, there is something that you are holding on to in your physical reality that is prohibiting you from getting what you want. We have tank yard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. And this is what comes when you release what you need to release, okay? Let's get to this card right here. We're going to Badoop that with my coffee mug. Oh, I'm searching for an A word and it starts with a U. 120. Okay, it says, a mother wraps her arms around her son as her wings envelop him. 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢𝔩𝔢𝔠𝔱𝔦𝔪𝔀 is the fairy godmother of spirit and brings a message of protection. You are always loved, guided, and protected when 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢𝔩𝔢 appears. She has seen the struggles of your life and chosen them for her path. She has seen the struggles of life and chosen them for her path so that she can better serve the world. Around her feet are elements of medicine, of her medicine bag, a crow feather, a hawk's tail feather, tarot cards, a hand drum, a spider, an earwig and a vial, antique keys, and tea leaves. She reminds you that it's not always love and light, sunshine and rainbows and cute baby kittens. The elements of life are real and they are not one-sided. 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢𝔩𝔢 teaches us that when death knocks on our door, we cannot control who stays and who goes. We can live right now and know that nothing lasts forever, so you might as well enjoy it while you can. If you have someone who has transitioned to the non-physical, this card is a sign that they are with you. That is literally a perfect end to this reading. So I hope that this resonated with you guys, and I hope that it wasn't too harsh, and I hope it gave you what you needed. Like, comment, and subscribe if this did help you and you do like my vibe, and I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Hello, those of you who chose pile number 2 with this card and the green candle. This is going to be your reading. We'll get to this at the end of the reading. And let's get to it. Let's get right into it. What is the harsh truth? You're taking on energy that is not yours, pile number 2. Breathe. The harsh truth or truths that pile 2 needs to hear. There's a situation that you're not allowing to be dead. There's a situation that you're not allowing yourself to move forward from. It could be a situation that you physically moved forward from, but emotionally you're still hanging on to it. And the situation brings with it a lot of red flags. It might have made you happy in the past, but right now it's not serving you. Right now it's just holding you back. And you know that it's holding you back, but you are still clinging to it. We have a 10 here, and then we have a 20. So I feel like maybe you're clinging to hope that this situation will arise in the future and be different, and whether or not it will or it won't, that's for the future to decide. But you need to start living more in the moment right now, because holding on to even little bits of the energy of this situation is holding you back. It's not allowing you to move forward. It's not allowing you to be in your present moment and feel safe and feel happy and feel joy where you are right now, because you are wanting to be somewhere where you're not. You're wanting to be in a situation that right now, or maybe not ever, is not for you, right? So stop longing for the thing that left and start living in the present and allowing yourself to feel what you have to feel from this situation to release it, right? You guys could be over feeling into this situation. I always say you have to feel to heal, right? And that is the truth. You do have to feel it in order to heal it. However, you guys might know that you have to feel it in order to heal it, but like, it's like the spirits are like, you don't need to continue feeling this to heal it. Like, you felt it, you've dealt with it, you have been trying to heal it, but now I feel like you guys are just clinging on to those little bit of emotions that you have because it's all that you have left of this situation. You need to end the situation, you need to dead the situation, you need to say fuck this situation, and you need to move forward with your life, right? Let's clarify these cards. Clarify this Six of Swords. Heart, yes, love, deep affection, and caring. This could be a relationship, a past love. I don't feel like it's a past loved one. It feels like a relationship that you knew, or you know that you need to move forward from, and maybe you have moved forward from this relationship in your physical life, but maybe you are still holding on to the love that you have for this person. Maybe you are still holding on to the little bits of, maybe this will come back around, or maybe this will happen, or maybe that will happen. But Spirit's like, come on, like you need to get yourself, I'm seeing from The Incredibles, Edna Mode, get yourself together. So that's like what your spirit guides are doing to you. They're like, come on, release this, because like you might be creating your own problems within your life in the present moment because you're holding on to residual energy from this situation. And it's like, come on, leave it alone, let go of it. And you might not realize that a lot of the emotional problems that you are going through right now in your present moment is sort of being fueled by the residual energy that you're holding on to from this past situation. Or maybe you might be in denial that that past situation has, you know, sort of bled over into your present, and you not allowing yourself to move forward from this past situation is causing bullshit and problems in your physical reality as of right now. Look. We have someone will try to make you do something against your will. It might have been you trying to make yourself do something against your will, trying to make yourself move forward from this thing when you know you really didn't want to. It might even be your guides trying to make you move forward from whatever this is against your will, right? But it's like, it might be against your will, but it is for your best. Like it is in your best interest to move forward from this. And it might not feel good. It might feel like, I don't want to, but it's really what you need to do. It's really what needs to happen. It's what's best for you. It's the best course of action. And then we have bell, announcement with judgment, right? I feel like this is like future energy. It's like you guys have a lot coming to you. You guys have a lot of abundance, a lot of positive karma, a lot of happiness, a lot of money, a lot of great news coming to you, but you need to fully release the situation. Even if you guys need to ask your angels and your guides, like, please help me release this situation so that you can move forward from it and say, fuck it. Sorry, you guys, somebody came in the house, but yeah, so we were basically done with that portion of the message. Now let's get to your oracle, your last oracle card here, which is the Divine Feminine Void. Let's read it from the book. It says, the masculine and feminine aspects of you are in balance, or coming into balance rather, for your case. This card brings feelings of comfort, love, kindness, compassion, and tolerance. Menstruation and birth are considered rites of passage or internal initiations. Men have also undergone their sacred initiations to be able to enter this integration and fulfill their true purpose. It is in the blackness of the void / the womb that the seed alchemizes and begins to grow. Sleep with this card under your pillow, blah, 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 blah. You guys could be, with this part, I'm just going to say that if you, right before bed, set the intention that you integrate the energy of this card, right? And it says, you will receive messages from your subconscious and other oracles who may be trying to come to you. Each soul is encrypted with a divine journey and blueprint, but we know the external factors can shift our growth. Yeah, but we know the external factors can shift our growth. No one can truly hurt you. When this card appears, you are the one who integrates hurt into compassion and love. New thought pattern is, I am confident and it is safe for me to be powerful. Right? You guys might have been giving your power up to somebody else who really truly didn't deserve it. And now it's time to reintegrate that power back in, well, not reintegrate it, because I feel like it's already integrated, but just re-embody it. Start to embody it more, start to realize it more, start to become more confident in yourself. And I feel like whoever or whatever situation it is that you guys are not allowing yourself to emotionally give up, it's taking your power away. So reassess what you really, really, really want for yourself. And remember, like, if it was for you, it would be here, right? If it was for you, you wouldn't have to fight for it for so long, or like so much. You wouldn't have to fight with this situation to be in your life. You wouldn't have to fight with a person to be in your life if they truly were meant to be in your life, right? But that's what I have for you. I hope that this reading resonated in some way and gave you what you needed. See you guys. Toodles. Like, comment, and subscribe if you fuck with the reading. Hello, pile number 3, right? Yes, number 3. This is your reading. This is your card and your candle, and we will be getting to this card at the end of your reading. But first, let's get into the harsh truths that you need to hear from your spirit guides. Tap into pile 3's energy, please. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels of pile number 3. What are the harsh truths that they need to hear? Okay. We have the 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are running away from a situation. I feel like you guys are running away from certain problems that need to be dealt with. These could be familial problems, because we do have the card Olmo and it says family. You could be running away from problems as to not deal with them, or you could be taking certain problems as like, oh, me and this person are incompatible, or I need to cut this person off. And it might not necessarily be that you need to cut this person off. It might just be that both of you need to have a really deep conversation and come to an understanding and an agreement. You guys both need some boundaries, and these boundaries need to be enforced with a strong, firm, but loving hand, right? I feel like you guys need to come more from your heart space, because the only heart space card that we have here is this 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups isn't the greatest cups card to come out, right? It's, for me, it's like you running away from your emotions and leaving somebody else to deal with them. This might be a relationship. It could be familiar. For some of you, it's romantic. For others of you, it's familial. But I feel like you guys might be taking the problems or the disagreements as, oh, like, I need to cut this person off, or, ugh, I need to leave the situation, or, this person, this thing, this relationship connection is not for me. And I don't feel like that's the truth. And of course, if you feel like this doesn't resonate and it isn't your reading, feel free to click off. But for those of you who are really, but for those of you who's reading that this is truly your reading, like, it's not that you and this person aren't compatible. It's not that you and this person aren't meant to be, or, and I can't tell you that, like, who you're meant to be with, but it's not what you're looking at it as. It's you running away from problems because they hurt. You running away from problems because you're scared of dealing with the shadow. You're scared of dealing with you're scared of, like, needing to change. Maybe you don't feel like you need to change for anybody. And I would never say to change your full self, but there are always aspects of ourselves there are always aspects of not ourselves, but our behavior and our energy and the way that we project that we can always change, right? I say if you love somebody, you will be willing to change for them. And of course, this is not changing like who you are deep down. This is changing maybe things that are unhealthy about yourself, or changing different patterns of behavior, or different ways of being that are directly negatively impacting the relationship or connection that you have with this person. And it's like you value yourself, you do value yourself highly. You highly value yourself. But it's like, if you truly want this connection, this relationship to work, and you truly do have this love that you say that you have for this person, you will value them just as much as you value yourself. So let's get a couple of these oracle cards. Clarifying this Nine of Swords, we have hand. In need of help, assistance, or guidance. If you feel like you are unsure of how to deal with these problems or these energies, ask your guides, right? Maybe even ask this person to assist you. And like, instead of running away from the problems or running away from the issues or just dismissing them, 444, instead of dismissing them or running away from them, tell this person, like, I understand that these are problems, but I don't know how to deal with them. I don't know, maybe I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know how to change this. And if you are really truly willing to change these things, and it's just a matter of, it hurts to maybe look at yourself through this point of view or this lens, or maybe it's difficult for you to understand how to change these things, communicate this. Be honest with this person, or you could end up pushing away a really healthy, a potentially healthy connection, right? Clarify this, 8 of Cups. Muddled, unclear thinking. Yeah, you running from this, like, you're running from these problems or this person or this relationship. It's a trauma response. It's not truly, I don't feel like it's truly what your soul wants to do. I don't feel like it's truly what you really want to do. It's what your ego wants to do. Your ego is like, ugh, this is really difficult to deal with. This makes me feel really attacked. So I just want to leave. I just want to get it over with. I just want to be done. And you're not coming from a place of clear thought. You're not coming from a place of like true understanding of what you need, what the situation needs, and what is really truly best for you. You're coming from a place of trauma. That running is coming from a place of trauma. That dissociation is coming from a place of trauma. That not dealing with the problem is coming from a place of trauma, coming from a place of fear of abandonment, even leaving this person before they could leave you, leaving the situation before the situation can implode. But I don't really feel like that's what's going to happen. I feel like that's just what your fears are telling you that's going to happen, right? And that might even be something subconscious that you're unsure about, right? And then we have, I was talking about how much you value yourself. And then we have beware of great pride. Remember, I said you value yourself highly, but if you really truly care about this person and you want things to truly work with this person, you would value them just as much as you value yourself. It's okay to be proud of yourself, but not in a way that you diminish other people. It's okay to teach somebody or tell somebody that maybe this is needing to be adjusted. It's okay. It's okay for you both to need to adjust things, and it's okay for you to tell somebody about themselves without belittling them. It's okay for you to take pride in yourself, but also take pride in that other person. It's okay for you to be proud of yourself, but also say, you know what, there are things that I could potentially change too, right? To make this healthier. If you truly want this connection, it feels like your guides are saying that if you truly want this connection, you will do what you need to do. And there are sacrifices that need to be made on your end. So let's get to your last card, 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢. It says family. Funny, the last pile's card was 120 and this one's 121. No, the first pile's was 120. So it says 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢. In this card, we see the next 7 generations reflected in a mirror that stands before a couple who hold a child in their arms. The child's spirit refracts into a multitude of future beings who have the wisdom of their ancestors, we who sit with the cards today. The couple has a look of grace and confidence, knowing that they can change the perception of the world with the proper vehicles of delivery. The mirror is wrapped in cannabis leaves and flowers to showcase how this guide works throughout lifetimes. Crystals line the bottom of the mirror, and we see the fruition of the future self card. The sun and the moon are carved into the frame to showcase how the future will be full of light, yet we still have some dark days only illuminated by the moon. Ormo appears when the subject of family comes up and reminds you that we are all born with a family. They might not be exactly who we wanted, but they are exactly who we need to evolve from this human experience. And I'm going to leave that there because I don't feel like there's any way that I could potentially expand on that and make it an easier message to digest. I feel like you guys got what you needed to get from that card, and you got what you needed to get from me from these cards. Okay, so I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helped you in some way, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Toodles. Hello, those of you who chose this card and this candle, pile number 4, I believe. We are going to get into your reading now. What harsh truth do you need to hear from your spirit guides? We're gonna pull 3 tarot, 3 oracle, and then we're gonna get to your signifier card after we're done everything. Ancestors, spirit guides, angels of pile number 4. So we get the harsh truth that pile number 4 needs to hear. I don't feel like it's gonna be as harsh. I don't know why, but I might be wrong. I heard you're wasting your time. I feel like you guys have an idea, or let's see what this card is. You guys have an idea or a dream, a wish, a goal that you guys have been thinking of for a very, very long time. I feel like it's something that you really, really want. This could be a relationship. This could be a, like I said, an idea, a dream, a goal. Whatever it is, 1:11 on the fucking clock. Like, the universe is ready to fulfill your wish, but it's like you guys, I feel like you're settling for less because you fear that if you ask for the full thing that you're going to fuck up what you already have. For the easiest example, it's like you want a full, committed, honest, loyal relationship, and this is just an example, so you can apply it however. You want a real committed, honest, monogamous relationship, right? And you're settling for a situationship when what you really, really want is that full committed relationship. But you're settling for the situationship because you're afraid that if you push for more than what you already have with a specific person, or you push for more than just what you feel like you're able to get right now, you feel like maybe this person will run off, or maybe maybe the options that you have or anticipate having are not going to want that same thing. They're not going to want this real, full, committed relationship. Maybe you have like that mindset, all men or all female are just in it for one thing. So let me just settle for what I can get instead of waiting for what I actually want. And it sort of relates to a post that I posted on my Instagram, why your manifestations aren't coming through. And when you settle for less, this is a point that was in it, when you settle for less, you let the universe basically know, like, I'm okay with less, you know, like, yeah, I want this, but I'm okay with this, you know, I'll take this. It's like, I want $1 million, right? But if you have 5, then that's cool with me. Like, don't settle for less, because when you settle for less, that's where you set the bar, right? Don't set the bar low, set the bar high, set the bar for what you actually want. And yeah, there will be certain people that you might like and, you know, stuff like that, and they might not be ready for what you're ready for. They might not want what you want, and that should be a big indicator for you right there that maybe they're not the person for you, or maybe that's not the situation that you are meant to be in at that moment, right? So don't settle for less. Your harsh message is don't settle for less because you're worth more. Don't settle for less, 333, because you can have more. The universe is ready to give you this more that you're asking for. However, the universe is sending tests your way, seeing if you're going to continue to settle, because if you're going to continue to settle, then that obviously means that you're not ready for the more than you're asking for. right? Let's clarify these cards. Can you clarify Knight, please? Oh my fucking Jesus. We're gonna get the one that fell on the floor. Jesus, can I pick you up, please? This one did not want to come up. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with Family Matters. I want to clarify this Family Matters card. This could be like the love interest that you're dealing with, saying like, listen, I've got a lot of family stuff going on, or I have this type of trauma, or I've went through this, blah, blah, blah. I feel like there's somebody making excuses, maybe using their family as an excuse, or using something as an excuse to not give you exactly what you want. It could even be that you're using something as an excuse to not have to ask exactly for what you want. But it's like, especially with this Knight of Swords on the back of the deck, it's like you guys really need to push for what you want. This doesn't mean to push somebody for something that they're not ready for, but this is definitely telling you that you need to push for what you want, because you know, if you can't get it from this person, there's going to be somebody else who's willing to give that to you. To clarify this Four of Swords, sorry, I did it off camera because there was a little bit of a distraction, but to clarify this Four of Swords, I got the Wealth card. So Spirit is saying when you finally allow yourself to take a moment and say what you have to say, ask for what you have to ask for, there's going to be a lot of abundance that comes in. And these coins on the Wealth card sort of look like gears to me. So I feel like it's like as soon as you guys stop giving a fuck who is going to stay in your life and who is going to leave your life, when you set your boundaries and you state what you really want and what you really desire, when you stop trying to people please and ask for less to keep people in your life, then I feel like all the gears are going to start moving. The ball is going to start getting rolling, right? And it's like, it's because you guys are doing what is truthful and what is authentic to you instead of people pleasing. Because whether or not we realize it, when we ask for less, or present as less, or put on a mask, whatever type of mask it might be, in order for people not to leave our life, it is manipulation and it is people pleasing. People pleasing is not like this rainbow sunshine that a lot of people think that it is. Like, people pleasing is a manipulation tactic, and it's to keep ourselves safe, right? Emotionally safe, or physically sometimes too, but it doesn't work that way. It just makes us unhappy and it manipulates other people in the situation. So let's clarify this Nine of Wands. We have Owl, good advice from a wise person. So maybe you have to maybe there's somebody that you really need to talk to. Maybe there's somebody that you need to ask for advice. This could be a friend, a co-worker. This could be a therapist or a parent. There is somebody that has a lot of advice to give you. Somebody who is very knowledgeable. Somebody who is very I feel empathetic, and I feel like this person will really help you sort of realize that you're worth way more than you're letting yourself get by keeping and staying and presenting as smaller than you are in order to have people stay in your life. So let's get your last piece of advice here. Says codes in nature. If this card comes up for you, it's time to find messages in nature. There are secret codes in nature as shown in this card by a giant tree with the roots developing a face in the trunk. In ancient legends, it is said that In ancient legends, it is said that miracles take place under trees because of the sacred Fibonacci sequence, which appears in all of nature, is a dimensional portal which your angels sing through, purifying anything around them. We see a heart, a liver, intestines, and a brain. Each plant is said to have divine blueprint that corresponds with a human organ and is believed to heal and realign the organ in a fifth dimensional level. Work with rose quartz, and your new thought pattern is, I allow love to flow from my heart space with comfort. They cut it off, but it says, I allow love to flow from my heart space with comfort. But all right, I hope that this reading resonated with you. I hope that it helped you in some sort of way, and I hope that you got what you needed to hear. I'll see you guys later. Toodles. Last but not least, our pile 5 with the card 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢, Resurrection. All right, well, we'll get to that card after we are done with your tarot and your oracle. So let's see. A harsh message, the harsh truth that pile 5 needs to hear. We have the High Priestess. I'm hearing like self-abandonment. The Three of Wands in reverse. You're abandoning yourself as to stick with somebody else. That's what it feels like. Yep. The Three of Wands also in reverse with the Nine of Wands on the back of the deck. So what this really feels like, it's self-abandonment and what is it called? Self-destruction. That's what this truly feels like. Self-sabotage. You're sabotaging the good of your health, your well-being, your I'm hearing your sanity and your happiness, because you are unwilling to let somebody or some situation go. It feels sort of like pile number 1, I believe. So if you were drawn to that pile, I would definitely recommend looking at that pile as well. But we have a 2-3-3 card here. So yeah, it's like 2 moving 1 step forward with 3, but then also we have another 3 right here. So it's like moving forward and then not allowing yourself to continue to move forward. What this really feels like is self-abandonment. You don't want to let a person go. You don't want to let a situation go. You don't want to let a love die off, because maybe you feel as though this is all you're going to get, or you're not going to get any better than this. I feel like your intuition has been telling you for a very long time that this person is not for you, or that this relationship needs some sort of break or something like that. And I believe that the reason why you're holding on to this is out of fear. Like, it could be that you've been with this person for such a long time and you don't know what life is like without them. It could be that you love this person so much, but you know that you have to leave them behind, but you're just not allowing yourself to because of the love that you have for them. It is inevitable sometimes that love hurts, but it is definitely not supposed to hurt as much as I feel this love is. I feel like you guys are holding on to a love that is toxic, holding on to a person who is making it clear that they're not doing the things that they need to do in order to stay in your life. This could be holding on to somebody who's continuously having infidelities. This could be holding on to somebody who is consistently treating you bad. This could be holding on to somebody who is always calling you out your name. This could be holding on to somebody who's just plain old not good for you because of a certain bond that you guys might have had in the past. This feels like either you have a child with this person, or you guys just have a really strong connection, or had a really strong connection, and now that spark has fizzled out, you're finding different reasons to hold on to this person when you realize that you should honestly be letting go. And you're just prolonging the process, and the longer you prolong this process, the more it's going to hurt when it actually does fall apart. Clarifying the High Priestess, we have Broom, no, new home, new attitude. Your intuition has been telling you that there is abundance coming to you. And maybe you've been getting like a whole bunch of readings and seeing a whole bunch of things like money is coming, abundance is coming, love is coming, and you're like, why isn't it happening for me? Why hasn't it why do I keep on seeing all these things that are telling me that these great things are coming, but they're not actually coming, and I don't actually see them coming into fruition in my life? And it's because you were holding on to a situation that is leaving no room for abundance. You're holding on to a situation that is bringing your vibration down, right? And when you bring your vibration down, you don't align with those high vibrational things like abundance, money, real honest love, stuff like that. Let's clarify this three of wands. We have success assured with good plans and hard work, right? This could definitely be that you guys have a child with this person, and I feel like you guys are holding on to this connection, trying to make it work, trying to make it work, trying to make it work. And I feel like no matter what you try, no matter what method you try to like put in place, no matter what changes you try to implement, no matter what changes you try to implement, no matter what you try to do differently, it continuously has the same outcome. And if you are continuously trying to do something differently and trying to do something healthier and trying to make changes that make things a little better, and it's still not working, then this is just really telling you that maybe it's not meant to work. Maybe you're holding on to something that's not allowing you to grow. Maybe you're holding on to somebody who's not trying to match the growth that you're making, right? Let's clarify this Three of Swords. Cup. You should accept valid criticism, right? So I feel like your intuition is what's giving you this valid criticism, but I feel like your ego, like that fear-based energy, keeps on coming in right behind it. Like, nah, it's okay. No, it's okay. I just need to change this. I just need to fix this. I just need to be a better wife, a better husband. I just need to be better for this person. I just need to change this for this person. But it's like your intuition is telling you like no, like, yeah, we have things that we can change. Yeah, we always have ways that we can improve and ways that we can be better. However, if we're not meant to be with this person, no amount of changing and no amount of loving this person and no amount of being different or trying to be different for this person is going to make this relationship salvageable, right? All right, now let's get into your oracle card. All right, 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢. Right? This is the same card? No. Sorry, there's two of them that sound very the same. Oh, okay. There's literally just one letter difference. 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢. All right. She is the river Orisha of the Yoruba people of southwest Nigeria, a queenly mermaid whose tail is covered by a 7-layered skirt to symbolize the 7 seas. Corals, crystals, tiny bells, and pearls adorn her outfit and her hair. A small cannabis wreath, as we saw in Agbaye, which is another of the cards, sits in her hand. The oracle's sacred number is the number 7, and her sacred animal is the peacock. Blue and white swirl around this card, creating a calming and contouring energy around you. 𝔗𝔦𝔩𝔢 is the mother of all living things. She aims to bring comfort and cleansing to all those who encounter her. On her chest sits a cannabis leaf because she helps mortals with learning to love themselves. And healing for the emotional body. The peacock represents the feet and of all birds symbolizes the traditional depiction of the phoenix, the legendary bird of resurrection that rises out of its own ashes. When this card appears, it is time to take a walk by the river and remind yourself that you too can rebuild yourself when the time comes to rise. What was I saying? I was saying that maybe you guys are with this person because you don't see life without them. Maybe you guys are unsure of how to build a life without this person or how to build a love after this person. You don't have to be afraid of what is going to happen to you when this person leaves your life, or when you leave this person's life, because when you make the right decisions that are in alignment, everything else will fall into place. I hope this message resonated with you. I hope it gave you what you needed. And like, comment, and subscribe if you fuck with me, fuck with my energy, fuck with my readings, and I will see you guys later. Toodles.